understand where and why tension is created. But, I mean, like I said, that's besides the point. I was under a lot of stress trying to... Oh, I missed all those rings. I'm under a lot of stress right now, that's for sure. I don't think I'm going to get all the emeralds. I mean, I'm already on Casino Night Zone, and I don't have even, like, half the emeralds that I should have. I should have more than this. I mean, I only have, like, 3 or 2, I think. I was supposed to have 3, but I don't. But no. Like I was saying, Mr. Yamaguchi, he said, he tells me, he's like, stress comes from within, and people who are high stress are often associated with royalty. You have been reincarnated from a king, a great king, a king warrior lord, and that is why you are under so much stress. And I thought about it, and I thought back, and I thought to myself, I'm like, wow, what if he's right? I mean, what if I was the reincarnation of some great Japanese warlord king, and that's why I'm under so much stress in Hollywood? It could be right. I mean, he could be absolutely right. And so I decided to investigate it. I go down. He's got the card of this witch doctor lady, and she also, I mean, she's working in Hollywood, but she has a district in Los Angeles. So, you know, I roll down there to check out her shop. And I go into her shop thinking that, you know, maybe she will be... Oh, I only have 3 emeralds. That's, you know, that's almost half. I'll get them. I'll get them all. I promise. I go into her shop, right? Thinking that she'll be able to tell me if I am, like, the son or the reincarnation of some Mongol warlord. And I get in there and nobody's there. Nobody's in the shop. I don't, like, how can you manage a business if you're not there? And, oh shit, I got my hands tied with this guy because I have to do my hammer. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna lose a life here. That's alright. But, no, that's, oh, I get all my rings back? Huh, alright, cool. I didn't save state, just so you know. I don't like to do that when I'm playing emulators. But I think that even though Amy attacks with a hammer, you can still hit this guy. Oh, that's how you hit him. I don't know, this is a weird ass boss battle, because I have to do this hammer move on him. Like I said, this game was banned in Japan. It was banned in America because Americans don't like women. So what you have to do with this boss battle is really an examination of your own conscience. Can you handle the skirt and the hammer and the pressures of having a skirt and hammer? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. 0 rings, I don't care. No, I was telling a story though. Why are the bears pink? Oh right, breast cancer awareness. Curtsy, Amy, curtsy. You get over here on the stage and curtsy. I am pleased with my modest score of 500 points. Hilltop Zone. I hope none of the Hilltop Hillbillies try to look up Amy's skirt. Poor Amy. No, right, so Mr. Yamaguchi had just gotten done massaging my inner thighs and telling me that I was the descendant of some great sensei warlord. And so I go to Mrs. Finch's voodoo shop and Tea Cozy Emporium in LA. So I get down there, and I'm taking just like maybe 3 or 4 week hiatus from managing my guinea pig. This was during that time. It was the, you know, mid-90s, but I get in there and she's not there. Like, I don't understand. How can you manage a business when you're not at your business? And so I look around and there's just, you know, there's all these decaying, shrunken heads on the wall and this nasty smell of just like, ugh, God only knows what. But it was just like decaying flesh and grossness, and I wanted to get out of there. It was just, that's for sure. I knew one thing, and that's that I wanted to get out of there. So I turn around thinking that it was just, you know, a big hoax. Mr. Yamaguchi was a big phony. He didn't know what he was talking about. And I reach for the door to leave. and a big, just poof of smoke comes out from this shrunken head, and who should appear in front of me but Mrs. Finch of Mrs. Finch's Tea Cozy and Voodoo Emporium, and she says to me, "Yes, child, I realize you are under a lot of stress these days. You are trying so hard to grow as an individual and learn who you truly are." And I said, "Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I face these problems every day. I'll never know who I am until I have a psychic tell me." She says, "Yes, child. Let me see. I can see your future right here in front of me." She didn't need. I mean, you look at most of those voodoo sensei ladies, you know, and they need fucking crystal balls or blood sacrifice or some bullshit. But she could see my future just by looking at me, and that's how I knew she was the real deal, legitimate voodoo lady. She didn't need anything. Ah, God fucking Christ. I better get this emerald. I so better get this. God damn it. Ugh. I see Amy's future. She's gonna marry Sonic, and they're gonna get divorced because she's inept. Anyways. So this voodoo lady is telling me my future, right? And for legal reasons, I can't disclose my future. Or what she told me. I can't. Just because, I mean, I hate to be, somebody who just, is just like that, but I gotta say that she said that I was gonna assassinate such and such with such and such weapon, and I was gonna go to such and such prison for such and such years. I mean, it's all just, I believe it. I really believe it. When I'm 30, I'm probably gonna snap and murder somebody. I can see that. And see that in my future. But that's not what was critical. She said to me that, Cole, you are going to become one of the greatest haiku writers in the world. And that's why Mr. Yamaguchi sent you here. And I thought to myself, I'm like, oh my god. That son of a bitch fucker has wanted me to write haikus for him for 20 years, He's a Japanese fucking masseuse, and he can't write haikus, How do you not be... it's incomprehensible. To this day, I still don't understand how someone so Japanese can't write poems. But then I started putting the pieces together, and I said, thank you so much, Mrs. Finch. Mrs. Finch's, voodoo and tea cozy. What the fuck is going on with this goddamn floor? Let me through. Like, I had no problems breaking through the other ones. Like, this is what I did before. I did the hammer attack on the ground and it let me through. This is so goddamn stupid. There we go. I had to, like, do this attack on the ground, and it emulated her spinning. Oops. Fire's bad. Alright. So I just found out my destiny, really, from this woman, that I was gonna become the world's greatest haiku writer. And Mr. Yamaguchi, I go back to tell him, I'm like, man, your psychic medium, she's fucking great. She pegged me, She knew exactly what I wanted to do with my life. She knew what my strengths were, and she said that I'm going to become a great writer, a great haiku writer. And I could see right then and there Mr. Yamaguchi's face. He looked right at me, and his eyes just widened, and his face was pale as a ghost. And I'm like, well, what? Can't you be proud of me? And he said, no, Cole, you don't understand. I'm the great haiku demon. And if she said that you're the one, then I will have to kill you, because I was destined by Satan to be the greatest haiku writer in the entire world. And I said, oh shit, how did you know? How did you know about it? You set me up. You sent me in to get my fortune told by this crazy British Jamaican woman that, and you knew from the beginning. And he's like, oh, I knew that you knew, but I only sent you there so that I could prove a point. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he says, listen to my latest haiku. And I listened to his haiku, and again, for legal reasons, I can't repeat it, because there were so many strange words in his haiku that would just scar any normal human. I'm surprised I'm still alive after listening to his haiku. That, oh, what the fuck. But, like I said, that's besides the point. He set me up this whole time to go and see get my future told by some woman who knew. She knew, and I agree to this day, that I am supposed to be the haiku master of the world. But this man, he's just a demon in a human's body, trying to manipulate humans into writing haikus for him. And it's just the sickest, twisted thing ever. And he goes back to Asia, and he makes millions of dollars for his demon clan off of these great, beautiful haikus. And what's worse is that he steals the souls of the people who write the haikus for him. This is absolutely true. But I don't know. Amy, whatever. I missed a cave zone and I only have 3 emeralds. I don't understand this. I mean, to be fair, I probably am failing at this game because I don't have a soul anymore. Let's be honest. Grab the thing. God damn. Stupid bitch. I don't know. Honestly, it's really scary when you lead a life of film directing and actor management and music, and you lose your soul to a Japanese dragon demon disguised as your leg massager. It doesn't make any sense. It never made sense to me. But I guess that's the other lesson we have to learn from life, you know? That things aren't always fair, and sometimes you lose your soul. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get these emeralds. I mean, I keep losing rings exponentially. And I mean, even if I got the emeralds in this stage, like if I got an emerald in this stage, and I got an emerald in the Oil Ocean stages, no, I guess that'd be all of them technically. I'd have all of them if I did that. But still, it's tough to do, because there aren't very many life posts, or lamp post thingies. There's not that many rings later on, you know. Oh. Here we go. Alright. Some people think that there's like a death pit down here, because some of the Mystic Cavern levels have death pits where you fall down and you can't get up, and there's spikes at the bottom. But that one has a bunch of rings on it. I shouldn't have eaten that ice. I mean, it was good, but damn. I have sensitive teeth. And that, I mean, speaking of sensitivity,